All right, it is basically time to get started here. We're having an end of the year Instant Star Maker group. Um, this is just a really informal hangout, just put it together for the last couple of minutes. Instant Star Maker is a year old. Instant Star Maker is about bringing together people with the ideas they need to make the kind of web shows, webinars, television, radio impact that they want to make. And what I've been trying to do for most of this year is really teach those things. Teach the things that you need to know. And we just have talked about so many things. We've talked about why you need to have a press release, why you need to, get out into the media. We've talked about why some of you need to have your own show. Some of you just may need to have your own show. Um, we've been doing this for a year, and we're now actually I'm in a new space. So this little area here, that's just a little bit of my office that you can see. I just moved the stuff in here today, so we don't have a lot of things on the walls yet. But 2015 is the year to be seen, and we're making improvements. We're making some things that are going to really, really help you do everything that you need to do. So the lighting's not great here. This is not the kind of lighting I would recommend for anybody. I really, really wouldn't. But my whole point is just to say thank you to everybody that joined Instant Star Maker Group and joined the mailing list this year. 2014 has been an incredible year of growth. Um, Personally, on my personal side, I've had to grow a lot this year. Grow in my business, grow in my personal life, and it's been a good year. It's been a good year. It's been a tough year, and but the one thing I can say is that I kept going, and that's the thing I have to say about you. No matter how you're ending the year, many of you are very, very successful. I applaud what you're doing. Dr. Renee Sunday, she's one of our Instant Star Makers. She has had a tremendous year. Toy Parker has had a tremendous year. Clifton McKnight, I've seen a lot of growth from January to now, and he's one of the first members of Instant Star Maker. And we've had some fun. We just have had some fun. So in 2015, I want to get a little bit more serious with you guys. I really want to get some good teaching sessions in. It's really important that you understand how PR and media work together. PR and media can work together because PR can help bring you traffic, can help put your name out there, can help bring you clients. But when they come to you, you also have to kind of know how to convert them. So one of my concerns is that you guys need to learn how to sell. And before you say, oh, I'm not a salesman, I don't want to be salesy, just hear me out. Selling just means that you're helping people. You're getting paid to help people get where they want to get. And it's important to help people get where they want to go. It's important to use your talents and be able to eat, because you used your talents. I hope that you really get a chance to do that in the new year. Some of these webinars can be used as shows. I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about the mini tour. A lot of people are interested in the mini tour. What does that mean? That means that we all at once put you on radio, on a web TV show, on newspapers. We get you kind of out there in 5 different outlets at once. And that makes it seem like you're everywhere. And that's the start of getting you media because you've primed the pump. Now people know who you are and they want to start booking you. When you appear one place and people see you, then they start booking you for other stuff. And it's all about you guys investing in you. So in 2015, you want to be seen. Guess what? Dr. Wright can help you put your name in lights. But more importantly, I hope that you understand how important it is for you to invest in yourself. I find a lot of people are just very skeptical about investing in themselves because they've made a mistake once. They invested with someone and it didn't turn out well. That's happened with me a lot, a lot. I've been in business for a long time. And I remember, kind of, my money was kind of low. And there was a woman online who said she taught, how to get more leads. And I wasn't getting a lot of leads. Um, and I just wasn't getting a lot of leads. And I needed to uh, figure that out. You know, I needed to figure out how the heck I could get more leads. So she taught this class on the weekend. I paid for the class to go. I paid for my ticket to fly up. It was at the Hyatt. I paid for a whole weekend at the Hyatt. Got all the notes, took it all down, came home, implemented everything that I had in my notes, implemented it. And the little bit of leads that I came in dried up. And they dried up for 60 days. Not one call, not one lead, not nothing. And if you think I was panicked before, woo, I was really in a panic then. So I quickly put everything back to what I was doing before I went there, and leads started trickling in again. Now, maybe I didn't understand what I was taught. Maybe what she was teaching was hokum. I don't know. But it was a learning experience that that's not the way to go for me in my business because it produced no results. Now, I can't go, I'm never going to take a class from anybody else because I took a class from that chick and it did, it was horrible. I have to say that was a horrible experience. Now let me move on to the next. And that's what keeps winners being winners. When you let a bad experience stop you from moving forward the way you need to move forward, from investing in yourself, you have to remember you're not paying somebody else, you're investing in you. You need to know something. You need that information. You need it to grow. And for a lot of you, that days of sweat equity are over. That days of coming to people and saying, I'll do all this work and then you give me this information. Those days are over. See, I'm not at the point where I can trade sweat equity anymore. A lot of people want to come and, Dr. Wright, I'll do this for you. I already got that covered. What I have to have is cash because I've got bills to pay and I've got people to pay. And so some of you are past the sweat equity deal time. You really are. It's time for you to invest in yourself. Pay the money and get the information. Will you always make the right decision? Of course not. You're a human being. I'm a human being. In the future, I'm sure I'm going to pay for something that's not going to turn out that great. But the one thing it didn't do is it didn't stop me from moving forward and it didn't stop me from trying again. Many of you have not bought a course since the last bad thing happened to you. And you know who's suffering? You. So I want you to look at 2015, and I don't care whether you buy something from me or not. What I care about is, are you moving forward? Are you really moving forward, or are you just being busy? See, we can just be busy, and just be busy, and just be busy, and woo, we're working it out, and we're on the grind, but we're not going anywhere. Or we can actually do some things that really do move our business forward. And that's really the distinction I want to make. The stars, you guys have been great. You guys have done so many fabulous things. I didn't really promote this, but anybody who wants to be on, all they have to do is ping me, send me a private message, and come on and share whatever it is you want to share. It's all about making sure you have what you need. It's all about going into 2015 with all the tools you need to go forward. It just is not worth it anymore to start sitting on your dreams like an egg and waiting. It's just not. I mean, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's not worth it. It's worth it to exhaust yourself on the field, to give it all you got till you pass out. That's what's worth it. I don't mean be hard on yourself. I mean, be good to yourself, but take your potential where you know it can go. Heck, I had a 2-hour massage this morning. Okay? It was great, except her hands and the lotion were cold. So I was like, can you like heat something up? But it really is great. For me, that's a discipline because you got to learn how to lay there and relax. You wouldn't think somebody had to teach you how to lay there and relax, but that's true. So my thing is, are you worth it? Are you really worth it? Is your dream worth it? Because frankly, this is what it's down to. In 2015, either you're going to invest in yourself so you can move forward, or you're going to defer your dream. You're going to wait until later. And waiting on your dream means that you are missing out on some things that won't be there next time. People are like, what's for me is for me. Yeah, what's for you is for you, but not all the bells and whistles will always be there because some of the bells and whistles expire and they'll be expired before you get there. So, yeah, what's for you is for you, but are you being everything that you can be? So, like I said, invest in me, invest in someone else, invest in yourself. Get the information you need and move yourself forward. That is the most that you could do. If you send me a note telling me that you are investing in yourself and you're being the best you can be, that will make me as happy as I can possibly be. That will make me as happy as I can possibly be. Now, I just posted in the Facebook group that I do need a Hangout intern for 2015. And I do see Joanne Meekin says, I'm interesting, but would like more info. So a Hangout intern will be someone who's responsible for the technical side of setting up and maintaining the live parts of the Hangout. So if you're not a techie, if you don't understand how Hangouts work, then this is not a fit for you because this is not an on-camera thing, it is a technical thing. So I'm looking for someone who can support me in the setup so that it runs smoothly and it takes off. So that's what we're working on. Um, so if you're interested in that, of course, you can ring me up at 909-235-9744. Rewind this if you didn't see it. Rewind it 30 seconds and you'll get it. In the future, Instant Star Maker is going to have some classes that you can take online, which will be really cool. And we'll have some fun hangouts online, some fun teleclasses online. I like to do impromptu teleclasses like, hey, there'll be a teleclass today at 2. No warning. If you get on, great. If you don't, great. Because we're recording all of that material. Right Place TV is going back online. I have some really terrific interviews set up. A former First Lady I'll be interviewing. I'll be interviewing an astronaut. And it's actually, if I can say the words, actually my second astronaut. This is the second astronaut I've ever interviewed. The first astronaut I ever interviewed right now is the head of NASA. The second astronaut I'm going to interview is one of my favorite friends, Nick Halleck. I always tease him because I'm always going, yeah, if I was an astronaut, I would introduce myself like this. I'm an astronaut. Hi, I'm Dr. Wright. I would be like, I'm an astronaut would be my first sentence in everything I said. People are like, how are you doing? Hi, I'm an astronaut. I'm doing great. But Nick is not that vain, and he's not like that. But you might have heard of him. His company is Thrillionaires, and he talks about really overcoming the hard times, overcoming sickness, overcoming disease, overcoming just a lot of different things to be such an incredibly successful person. It's just, he's amazing. And so I'm adding to that list. And so Right Place TV is coming back. We're working on the Life Leverage television series. So that's really exciting. So, Right Place TV has a lot of great things going in to the basket of 2015. And so I just wanted to share my thoughts. If you're watching and you have a comment, I guess I should go on Twitter just to see if you have a comment. But you can put pound instant star maker and let me know what your comment is so I can see it in the stream. The stream's quite big now, and the stream is 60,000 strong. So I really do need the hashtags to help me see what everybody's saying. But if you have a question, of course, you can you can leave it in the room. Thank you, Francina Harrison, our career engineer, for supporting me, always being supportive out there. Always want to thank Chansey Witcher. She's an amazing support. If she's on your side, you can't lose. So I love you, Chansey. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate your mom, even though she did not get me the pie that I requested. Uh, but but it's all good. It's all good, and this is your year. You guys have to really know that this is your year. You made it through the recession. You made it through all of the tough things. It is now your year. So I would say stop holding back. Stop making excuses. Move forward. You know what you need to do. And maybe you just don't feel confident. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that it's time. The blessings are released. They've been held back for a long time. A lot of you have been suffering, but I'm telling you, 2015 is going to be amazing for you. I'm going to check back in the Instant Star Maker room really quick. We have an Instant Star Maker group on Facebook if you wanted to ask any questions or post anything there. I see you, Joanne Meekins. Thank you for hanging out and listening to the broadcast tonight. If you guys have any questions, just post them in the Instant Star Maker group. It's on Facebook, Instant Star Maker. It is on Facebook, and you can post your questions there. I'm not going to stay on all night. I'll probably make this a 30-minute broadcast. It's really just a thank you broadcast and a Happy New Year broadcast. We haven't done one. We've been so busy, and I had a great time over the holidays. It really was with my family. Yesterday, I cocooned so hard in my house. There was almost a hard candy shell there. I mean, I was like in my pajamas all day, sitting by the fireplace, burning wood, in my slippers all day. I walked my other dog. I have two dogs. One just passed away, but Dana is still with me. And I took Dana for a long walk. We walked about 3 miles. I came back, I showered, and that was it. I just walked from room to room and stayed in the living room. Had Chinese food. It was awesome. It was so awesome. Um, because I worked Saturday. I emceed an event for Agape in LA as a night in Morocco. You can go check that out on Facebook on the Right Place TV show fan site. So it's facebook.com/Right Place, the Right Place TV show. I put the pictures up there. Nice cultural event. Beautiful historic Figueroa Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, right near the Staples. Um, and it was great. And I came home. It was a long drive home. I came home only to realize that I had forgotten my glasses and my makeup bag. So I've got to go to my friend's house and pick them up tonight after this broadcast. So I'm not trying to broadcast all night tonight. But that was a great event. That was my last official event of the year. When I go out on New Year's Eve, I'm just going out to have fun. I'm not going out. I'm not in charge of it. Which is like awesome too. So it is so much fun to do Instant Star Maker because you guys have such great ideas and a lot of things that you're thinking about. So I have to kind of stay ahead of the curve, and I have to really watch. Francina's watching on her Samsung. That means she's literally watching on her phone, which is awesome. You can listen to Google Hangouts now, just if you wanted to listen by phone and didn't want to even watch it. Did you guys know that? Yeah, Uber Conference does that. That you can conference in the the calls. It's a new thing. Maybe I'll be teaching about that next year. Maybe you guys need to know a little bit more. That'd be a good thing. That would be go to Instant Star Maker group and post any of the topics that you think you want me to cover in 2015. That way I can make sure we cover it. We can create, little classes and I can have little places to put everything. It would be really nice. That would be awesome. But I thank everybody for watching. It's holiday time. I did get to work today. I was pretty productive. Okay, not the 2 hours I was getting a massage, but I was pretty productive today considering. I'm going to be more productive tomorrow. And on the 31st, I'll probably do a little work and then celebrate the new year. And then the 1st is not much going on. I'm from Pasadena, so it's all about the Rose Parade, which people who live there is like, we don't want to be bothered. But I am going to check it out this year because there was a woman from 1958. She was African American. She was very fair. She was one of the Rose princesses, but when they found out she was black, they would not allow her to be in the Rose Parade in 1958. She's getting to ride in the Rose Parade this year. And I don't know why that feels so incredibly personal, but it does. And I want to watch the whole Rose Parade because I want to see her. Go figure. I live in Pasadena, maybe it just feels, I grew up there, and maybe it just feels a little bit closer. But that's what I'll be doing. And then Friday, I probably will be back on the grind. It's a new grind. It's a 2015 grind. My grind is diamond. My grind is so hard, I'm making diamonds. That's what my grind is diamond means when you guys see those little signs and you're like, what's wrong with Dr. Right now? My grind is diamond. I'm grinding hard. I got a goal. I have clarity. That 2014 was a little bit of exploration. I was trying some different things and seeing how this felt, see how that felt. 2015, I'm back on to my direction. I'm very clear about what I want to accomplish and what's going to work and what's not going to work. And I hope that you guys are too. So I'm going to refresh the room real quick. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you want to put it on Twitter, you want to put it on, I'm looking at my Twitter feed, and the marijuana tweet, the marijuana tea party says, how about a follow back? Okay, marijuana tea party, I need to check you out first. I don't know if I'm going to follow you back or not. But I do follow most people. So, and if you guys are checking out my feed, you'll see Omni Fusion Kitchen is crowdfunding delicious chocolates. She has these delicious habanero chocolates. They are so worth it. Click on that. Buy something and support her. She's starting a new restaurant in Rancho Cucamonga called Omni Fusion Kitchen. I have tasted the food and it is awesome. So shout out to Crystal Lee and Omni Fusion Kitchen, the future Omni Fusion Kitchen. And, we want to see you make it happen. Okay. Well, it's 7:24. I'm not going to keep anybody. I just appreciate you so much. I really, really do. And if you don't feel appreciated, please play this over and over again anytime so that you know that you're loved and appreciated and you've got something special going. And you know what? I know it's only a few days left in the year, but don't give up. Don't give in. Grind a little harder. Just make something happen. Just push it a little harder. You can make one more thing happen this year. Heck, I know somebody who made a podcast happen in I think less than 10 days this year. He created his own podcast, put everything together, boom, it's ready to go. And you can do the same thing. So just figure out what you can do in the next 48 hours to make your year go out in a bang. I support you. I'm with you. And I'll see you soon. And I'm going to say what I always say. Ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. I'll see you next time.